There's no time for just sitting on the we're about to start menu. There's no time. I've got to stream at maximum speed. Hello. Hello. We're doing Mahogany Homes. Because I need my construction level to 70 for Prif. Honestly, this is not a bad way to level construction. When I teleport to my house, because I do that to get to Hosidius, you'll see what I'm talking about, but basically I have never touched my house. Um, I have built one room so that I could teleport to the house. It is an empty room. Because what I want to do, I wanted to get my construction up really high and then basically build my house from scratch and build like the perfect layout. But I was waiting to get the construction up really high, and I didn't even know if that was possible because I didn't know. I got to research stuff all the time. And learning about Mahogany Homes was one of the things I had to research. Excuse me. And yeah, it's been very nice and very fast, more relatively fast. It's probably the same speed as, or even slower than sitting there, and especially in the later levels, sitting there and just doing build, destroy, build, destroy, build, destroy in construction. But it's way less soul destroying, you know? I like going to random places and fixing their house, and I'm getting points for cool stuff. So, like, I have this plank sack, and I think I'll have enough points by the time I'm 70 to get the. Oh, I should be listening to music. I think I'll have enough points by the time I'm level 70 to get the equipable saw, which would be great when I'm like remaking my house. Yeah, I'm excited to do. I want to sit down. I do want to sit down and like figure out the perfect layout. What level can you build all the rooms? You don't have to be able to build everything. Just build all the rooms. All the rooms I care about, I should say. I'll check that in a second. Let me finish this house. Let's see. Rooms. So, Superior Garden is helpful, which we're already at. The Portal Nexus is helpful. So 72, and I guess 80 for. You want at least 80. That's the answer. So I can't design or outline my house until I hit 80, and then I can sit down and go, okay, what do I want to do? Although I don't know exactly what is useful either. I might have to go researching to that. Like, okay, I'm pretty sure the Superior Garden has stuff like I don't know which one has the fairy ring and stuff, you know? So that's things I would want to know, but so I know the rune pouch is meant to be for like your combat runes or whatever, but using it for teleport runes is fucking peak. And just have all my teleports here all nice and big. It's great. The customizability. Excuse me? Oh. So that was a lie. It said I had 11. Turns out I had 2. Which is like 11 if in binary, I guess. I'm also almost out of teak planks. I'm gonna have to buy more once I'm back in Varrock again. Or I could just teleport with my last Ring of Wealth charge. I need to go charge my Ring of Wealth. I have many of them, and I figure I might as well. Why is it stuttering? I guess it's stuttering whenever I load in a house that has the Mahogany Home stuff. It's still weird that it's doing that. Fucking RuneScape. I shouldn't stutter unless I'm running a bunch of too many things at once. Hold on. I do have a lot of windows open. Oh man, last night I went a little crazy. So I downloaded 6 different games, or I installed 6 different games that I already owned. I just hadn't like played them. Oh, I almost forgot to finish this house. I installed like 6 different games that I already owned. I just need to play them. That were all vampire games. For whatever reason, the idea of vampires has grit in my brain, and so I've actually started working quietly. I want to try working on a little game. Wait, when is the GMTK game jam? When does that happen again? 1 day, 1 hour, 52 minutes, and 8 seconds. Here's my phone. Hey Siri, set a reminder for 1 day, 1 hour, 52 minutes from now. Game Jam. That's not what I said. Hold on. Every time... Siri has gotten so worse. No, not you. It's not today. Date today? No. Date tomorrow at 9 a.m. 10 a.m. Tomorrow it's 10 a.m. I don't want to have to do the thinking myself. There we go. The crowd is weird. It's like a fucking soccer crowd. Alright, we're gonna grab a contract, whether it's in Feroc or not. We're gonna also then run to the GE because I'm out of teak planks. And I'm about to spend a fuckload of money for more teak planks, but that's fine. Hey! Wow, that's hard to say. Imblick. I'm... Wait a minute. Hold on. I think I got it. I think I figured it out. Also, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. God, music is loud today. Turn you down a little bit, Mr. Okay, I downloaded the Minecraft soundtrack a little while ago for stream, and I do not... 90% of the songs that pop up on it, I have never heard in my life. Like, I know it says it's a Minecraft soundtrack thing. I swear I've never heard it. Alright. Couldn't even fill the whole geek blank. Okay, we're at 65. How many did I throw last time? Hold on. That got us about halfway. About 1,000. For like 800k. Which is definitely going to need more than 1,000. But let's just start with 1,000. If we need more, we need more. And if I need less, I'll sell them back. And yes, I know I overpaid. It's fine. It's fine. I've got like 6 mil. I'm not dying slightly. Okay. Steel bar. Planks. Why are my Chinchampas selling? Wish I could like... Oh, can I modify without having space in my inventory? No, hold on. I'm gonna drop a teak plank for a second. Pick it up before it gets changed. What are these sold for? 513? Oh, Jesus, I was... There we go. Hopefully those will go. I just want them out of my everything, my orders, my bank. Okay. Hey, we had to go to Varrock. I'm not gonna walk. And now the music is too quiet. I did find a perfect, like, setting, though. A perfect setting, but, like... I have found the perfect settings that makes it so that, the exact volume of the music for me is the exact volume of the music for you guys. When I first started streaming, that was not the case. I really had to, like, play with it to find that. And my voice is obviously a little louder, as you just heard me peak real loud. I try and keep it from peaking completely, but it does sometimes still do it a little bit. Because I'm right up next to the mic. God, this is so intense for rebuilding someone's house with... I don't even have to think about it. Even, like, I have the indicators on as if it's, like, agility, right? I don't have to, like, think about where I'm clicking. Also, I don't know if this happens to you guys, but every time I hear the clocks in the houses tick, I think I have a buff that was running out somehow that I forgot about. Like, maybe it's my cup of tea buff. Which I don't know if that still gives you a construction boost or not if you get these free ones from doing construction for people, but would make sense if it did. Oh, I just realized I'm also drinking tea. Hell yeah. Full immersion. Every time I finish a house, I gotta take a sip of my tea. And it's not Irish, it's English breakfast tea, so it's extra immersion correct. It's one of those few times I wish I was a face cam streamer occasionally. I'm like, I should have my cup of tea. Drink my tea. But the effort to get dressed every day, not that I'm not dressed now, but, you know, get showered, get dressed, get ready for stream is too much for my little... It's just too much effort. Because half the time, because I stream in the morning, I'll roll out of bed, and the second I roll out of bed, I'll just sit down at the computer and start a stream up. Like today, where then I have to go to work in 2 hours. Excuse me, I didn't want to talk to you. I want to drink my tea, but I can't drink my tea till I finish this house. It's my new rule I've set myself. Okay. Okay, almost tea time. Hello, Mariah. I would like a cup of tea. I would love a cup of... Heck yeah. It's a great reward. Ugh. Bob in Varrock. Away I go. Yeah, something's been weird, by the way. Not by the way. I've been having this weird problem with my NPC highlighter plugin, where I'll highlight NPCs, and if I close the game client for too long, Jesus, the stuttering is crazy. I don't know what's happening there. I don't know. Whatever. Fuck it. Doesn't important. Not important. I have had this thing where I'll tag a thing, and then when the client restarts, like, it will just remove all tags. Like, all tags I made, like, no. You don't need those tags. NPC tags, don't have them anymore. Get rid of them. Just really funky. I wonder if it has to do with... I feel like I was doing it before, but I wonder if it has to do with my logging into a different RuneLite client on another computer that didn't have any of my plugins. And maybe those tags were like... But no, it should be updating to those, and I did tag stuff on that one, so... Oh, I got tea. Tea time. Whatever. Do I have enough planks? It says I need 9 to 13 planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9. It could be enough planks. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to stop at the bank on the way, but... Because just knowing my luck, it will be 13 planks. In fact, let's just grab just enough, because we have to run back to the bank again after anyway. Just enough to make it 13 planks, so we'll grab 4 more planks. And then we'll see if it was what I needed. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have 13 planks. Let's go see if that was the actual number we needed. Oh, also completely unrelated, I finally went looking for, like, I complained for years about playing WoW alone. It's like, man, this game is not, like, randos suck. And I finally was like, yeah, why don't I just go find a guild online? And I did. I haven't talked to any of them yet, but they seem pretty cool. Just from the little, like, scan in the Discord I did when I popped in. I drank my tea early. I forgot. It's alright. Look at it right now. See, I needed 12. I was right to go grab more, although I probably should have just filled the bag up again, but then I wouldn't have the full fill I'm doing right now. Empty the inventory? It is empty. Okay. I was hoping I could fill from here. I wish if you talk to a certain Mahogany Home person, it would just keep you in that town. Or you could set a setting like, hey, please, I'd like to stay where I am. But I guess that kind of removes some of the challenge. Okay. I need... What is this? What is that? Wiki. Look up Hosidius blueprints. You used to permanently unlock a Hosidius themed house style. Does it look cool? That's alright. Very cozy, homely. I want the saw and I want the outfit. That's really what I'm after. I don't know what's in these. Are these the same supply crates as like... Okay, no, they're construction supply crates. That makes sense. A crate is worth anywhere from 10,000 to 413 gold per point. Therefore, on average, beginner contracts are worth 800 gold, novice are 1.2k, adept are 1.6k, and expert are 2k. Not that I would ever buy these. I feel like I would only buy these if I was pushing for 99 construction with Mahogany homes. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't even know how I would make it away. See, this is my house. Welcome to my home. With my 65 construction, this is the house I have. I do really want a nice house. That's like one of my big goals in like RuneScape in general. When I started playing OSRS again, I was like, you know what? I really want a very nice house. I want a house that I can use, because like house is one of those like permanent upgrades, you know? Like, I mean, everything's a permanent upgrade. If you get a level, it's a permanent upgrade. You don't lose levels. But it's more like, how do I put it? Sorry, I just got a weird message. It's more like, like when you unlock fairy rings, right? That's like a permanent upgrade to the account. That's like a tangible, things have changed. It's like when you get a really big, like when you unlock a new system in like a roguelike or something, and it's like, okay, things have changed. I play the game differently now. And that's how I feel about like having a good home with a lot of stuff in it. It's like, okay, I play the game differently now. The home is central to like a lot of things. It's like home teleport is like going to become one of my main teleport wants, you know? Like, I still think it's one of the best-selling teleport tabs out there. And it might be one of those things that just ends up being a slot that I keep in my inventory for travel all the time. Because it'll have, like, my fairy rings, it'll have my whatever, like, you know. Really good. Oh, the Quetzal Whistle is also pretty good to get into your fairy ring, though not the best. I was doing a lot of hunter I did a lot of hunter rumors to get to 70. And, oh, hey, we're in the same town. Nice. She steal bars? She does. We have to stop at the bank. I really wanted to... Okay, it's fine. Whatever. But I did a lot of, hunter rumors, and the whistle was very nice. And I was doing a lot of fairy rings. That's not what I want. Now, you may be wondering about the organization of my bank. There's a little plugin attached to... God, my nose. I'm gonna sneeze. Plugin attached to my stream that you can click on and see what the what's going on in my bank. You just like look through it essentially. And you see that my system is I have a skilling tab, and the skilling tab has little placeholder things that are in the way that like block off different skills. Like this is for crafting, this one's for construction, that kind of thing. And skills that are somewhat related kind of hang out together. So like smithing and mining and things like that are all going to be in the same sort of area. Hold on, I'm skipping this song. It's annoying me. I like the Metopia stuff, and it's great for not getting your stream muted, but it is annoying as hell. Well, sometimes it is. Depends on the mood you're in. What do you want, Dale? What are you doing here? I'm already most of the way through my tea. What do you guys think? You guys think I can hit 70 in 2 hours? I think I can. I think it's possible. I totally think it's possible. Oh, also, once more unrelated, I bought a new magic deck, sort of on a whim. I went to visit my partner, and we play Magic a lot, and I forgot my decks. And my decks are like... Why do you have milk on your head? What the hell, cat? Did I spill milk on you? Sorry, I'll get back to the magic thing in a second. I just went to pet my cat, and then he had milk on the top of his head. Hold on, I gotta wipe him down a little bit. I gotta wipe. Come here. He like hopped in my lap. Thanks. Also, good night. I'm probably on the other side of the world. It's very morning for me, but I appreciate it. And you have a good night. What was I gonna say? Anyway, magic cards. Now that I've wiped down the cat, I guess I dripped milk from my milk cup while I was putting it in the cup and didn't notice because it landed directly on the cat. Magic. So I was going to my partner's house to hang out and to play some Magic maybe, and I don't need to go to the bank. And I didn't bring my cards, and I have a couple of decks. They're mostly all Warhammer decks. I really like themed precons. I don't really like making my own deck, and it kind of extends into like how I play Warhammer and stuff. Like my favorite game is Spearhead, which basically is playing with precons. Apparently, I like having the thing pre-constructed, and then I just sort of go play the game. You know, apparently that's something I like, and I'm just now realizing. But so I like precons, and I left all of mine at my house, including my. I have a mill deck, like it's like blue-black. Oh, he's upstairs. Shit. A blue-black horror mill deck, which is hard to say on my accent. Horror. And it's like pirate horrors. It has that that Mind Flayer pirate guy. I forgot his name. It's like Naglthar, but it's not. Anyway, the point is, he's the commander, and that's my favorite deck, and I bring it all the time. But I had forgotten it. Tag all Amy's. Well, hold on. Anyway, I had forgotten it, and so they were gonna be late back to their own house because they went on a little adventure, and so I stopped in the local game store to just like look at what they had, and there was a commander deck I wanted a long time ago, or not. When did it come out? Hold on. I'm looking it up right now. It came out in 2024 in March, and I thought it was really cool, but I couldn't justify buying yet another deck because that was when I was buying all my decks. So I didn't buy it, and I was just like, it's cool. I'll get it one day. And then what I didn't realize at the time was that a lot of those like special commander precons, because it was the mutant Fallout deck or whatever, and a lot of those special commander precons that are like from certain other things like Warhammer and Fallout or whatever, they tend to sell out at local game stores, and then they show up online for like $100 or something. Like that's generally how that works. And so cuppa, hold on, I'm gonna drink my tea. So I wasn't expecting to get it anytime soon, if ever, at this point. And I walk into my LGS, and I'm just looking at the decks because I'm just curious. And I see up at the top shelf one of the, basically, one of that deck that I was looking for, just sitting there. And it's been sitting there every time I've gone in, I've never noticed it. And it was on the very top shelf, is probably why I didn't see it. And the guy had to go get a stool to get it down. And when he got it down, there was another one behind it. And I was like, damn, no one bought these here. So now I have my nice little fucking Fallout mutant commander deck, and it's a mill deck too, because I really like mill decks. I'm sorry I'm that person, but I don't see. I have a hate-love relationship with mill decks. I love the idea of having an alternate win condition. My favorite things in games when I'm playing against people is to have a thing where I'm doing something else and I can ignore what they're doing, and then I win because I've done a silly thing, you know? And to me, milling is that silly thing where it's like, oh, I win because you're out of cards, hee. Like you had me, you were killing me, but now I win. Like that kind of stuff is funny to me. But I don't like how it makes other people feel. Like they work on this deck, they set this whole thing up, and they like, you know, you're playing against them, you're here to have a good time, you're here to see what their deck does versus what your deck does. You got some cool stuff going on, potentially. And then your deck just says, hey, you don't get to play your deck. Throw it all in the graveyard. Throw it away. Just don't bother. Just give up now. Like, Also, this plugin is broken. 9 to 13 planks. Yeah, I have 9 to 13 planks for sure. Look at that. All 1, 2. Anyway, so I don't like how mill decks make other people feel. And so I've always been like, I want to play my mill deck, but I don't want to make people sad. So I would often only play my mill decks in Magic Arena, where I don't have to see the person's face. Or I can be mean to them without knowing they're sad. They could be having a great time. And people are used to that on Arena because I think a lot of people have this problem. And so there's a lot of decks that have if this card gets milled, put the entire graveyard back in the deck card, which is a gamble because you only get one of them in a commander deck, but it's worked for them almost every time I've seen it. So like I've never seen it show up in someone's hand, essentially. Actually, I don't think I would, because once it was in the hand, it would just be stuck there, you know? Unless it gets discarded. But yeah, so it's not the end of the world. But this mutant deck is also a mill deck, but it's a weird mill deck, and I like it. It feels nicer. It feels more interesting than just I mill you. It's in a way harsher. It's so funky. It's meaner because not only does it mill you, but for every time it mills you, it has a high probability of dealing direct damage to you when you mill, essentially. But it feels better, if that makes any sense. The milling feels more related to what I'm doing instead of just why did I teleport to Falador? I'm already here. This is me getting on a distraction. Like now that made me go farther. Anyway, so basically how it works is every creature or every spell or whatever, for the most part, gives both the enemy and you, like as the player, it does two different things. It gives the enemy, it does the same thing to both. It gives you guys what's called radiation tokens, and they're one of the few tokens in the game, like treasure or like clues. They're a token like that where they have a special effect. And the radiation token special effect is that at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, so your first main phase, if you have any radiation tokens, you have to mill that many cards. So let's say pre-combat main phase starts. I have 3 radiation tokens. I mill 3 cards. Then I look at those cards. For every card that is a non-land card, so basically, yeah, anything that's not a land, I take a damage for. So let's say I mill 3 cards and it's an enchantment, a creature, and a land. I would take 2 damage. But when I take that 2 damage, I take away 2 radiation tokens. So for every damage you take, that radiation is no longer radiation, it's gone. So there could be turns where I don't mill, because like a lot of mill decks work like every turn you mill someone. Every time you cast a blue spell, you mill this person, like that kind of thing. Every time you put land down, you mill this person. And this deck is more like you build up the mill tokens on your turn, and depending on what you do, if they have good defenders or whatever, because a lot of my radiation tokens are based off of like doing direct damage to the player or attacking or something. If I don't want to attack or I can't deal damage to the player, they don't get any radiation tokens. Like they're safe from the milling, and it feels way better that way. Because it feels like they have some counterplay in a way. And I honestly, I wish all of milling was like that, but it's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed using that deck. Because it's like, I've only played with it like twice actually, but it's still, it's a lot of fun. It was like basically instantly my new favorite precon to play. I was like, damn, this is fun, and it has that like, it feels good, but doesn't feel like I don't know. It doesn't feel like I'm being a shithead, which is nice. I would like to engage with the system I like playing with without feeling like a shithead. And there's a lot of options for fun ways to play with it in a weird way. Like, I don't have anything to use for radiation tokens yet, and I was looking and buying some like Nuka-Cola bottle caps off Amazon or something, and then using the bottle caps as my radiation tokens. Like, there's a lot of options like that because it's all thematic and cool. But the other way, it applies to both players, by the way. So there's a lot of stuff that will be like give all players radiation tokens because it's meant to be a commander deck. So it's counting for like a pot of 4 kind of thing, and it includes yourself. So there's a lot of times where like you're basically giving yourself radiation tokens, but there's a couple of guys in there, a couple of cards that are like, hey, anytime you would take damage for radiation, heal yourself. Or anytime someone else takes damage from radiation, heal yourself. So there's like lifelink within the radiation. So instead of irradiating myself, I'm more like, I'm becoming a ghoul. It's cool. It's a really cool system. And the fucking the main commander is Mothman. And then the secondary commander is, I forgot his name, but he's the bad guy from like the first Fallout 1. And it's really cool that the two commanders are, one's from Fallout 76 and the other's from Fallout 1. And I'm just like, damn, that's fucking awesome. It's just thematically really cool. It's mechanically really cool. I really like this deck. I'm sure it has problems, and if I were like a professional full-time Magic player, I don't know. But I think it's really neat. I wonder if my LGS would ever do like an odd modified precon event. Where like the goal is to everyone brings a precon that they haven't touched at all. It's exactly the way it came. And we just all try and use the precons. I don't know. Could be fun. Hosidius. This music is giving me flight or fight. It plays for a lot of enemies. Also, next stream will not be a game dev stream, but I'm probably going to stream tomorrow also, but it's not going to be in the morning. I have a thing in the morning. I am once again going to the Blizzard campus to do some testing for them. Not testing, but like... Testing makes it sound official. I am doing some, like... What's it called when you, like, call people in to fucking... Like, when you make, like, test audiences where you're like, oh, come watch this movie real fast. Like that. Like, last time I was there, I was testing a new, like, thing they were going to release, so I got to see, like, a pre-viz version of the thing with, like, half the stuff broken. In a fun way. And, fuck it, I'm just gonna teleport to Faldor. No, well, Faldor's probably not the closest one. That's fine. I'm just trying to get to, like, the fastest Mahogany Homes person. So I don't want to run all the way up into Hosidius. But I'm doing that for a different one of their games. The first time it was for a game that I only play a little bit, and this time it's for a game I play a lot. Which reminds me, tomorrow I might be refreshing myself. And you know what? That might be... Oh no, because it'd be after. Because I have to go in pretty early, so I'm not going to have time to stream tomorrow in the morning. But I can stream after. We'll figure out what I'll do. I might do a game dev stream tomorrow. We'll see. Because technically the game jam starts tomorrow, and I wanna see what I can whip up. I haven't done game dev in a very long time, so it's gonna be me fumbling through Unity, like completely fumbling. But it could be fun. Googling most things constantly. I like a nice cuppa. I wish this door wouldn't close on me. Also, I definitely think we're going to get into I don't know, maybe we'll get there. It really feels like at the speed we're going, that we're going to hit 70 by the time 10 a.m. rolls around for me. God, this music goes on forever. I need a steel bar. Steel bar. I wish I had like a steel bar bag. God, also, a controversial yet brave opinion. I am kind of glad that they didn't do leagues this year. I was excited. I wanted to play leagues, but last time I played leagues so hard for the one that just happened most recently. I played league so hard that I stopped wanting to play the main game after that, and I took like a 6 months or more hiatus from RuneScape, because I was just fucking RuneScaped out, so it was like all I would have been doing. And I'm glad to give it a little bit of a rest on that. I'll probably do the same thing next league when it comes out, because I just love playing league stuff. It's so much fun. The one problem is that I get all this like stuff that I don't have in the main game, and then I go to play the main game, and I'm like, oh, that's right, I don't have any of this unlocked yet. It's a little demoralizing. But I guess the point is, like, I want to get to a point where I can play leagues, and I'm no longer getting stuff I've never seen before. I'm getting stuff that I already have on my main account. You know? That's the point I want to get my main account to. And I'm already, well, I was maxed on RS3. It's been a long time since I've opened it. Really. I opened it for the release of Necromancy. Basically, you've seen the last time I open it. And occasionally I'll open it when I want to grind something that's AFK. And so what I'll do, what I've been doing in RS3 is the dumbest shit. There is one type of ore called like Cracodium ore or something. It's like one of the part of the 110 mining smithing update. Which, by the way, those updates suck. Sorry. I know everyone's really chomping at the bit for RuneScape 110 content. Like, hey, we just added an arbitrary set of new levels for no reason. Fuck off, dude. Please buy more keys. Please grind more. Please buy more keys so you can get to 110 faster. Anyway, the point is, I haven't done any of the 110 stuff. I've just been literally, occasionally I'll log in and I'll mine like that ore, because that ore is worth like 20k an ore, and I have a porter on, so it just teleports to my bank. Like, I just fucking sit there. I haven't sold any of it yet, but I know I have a fuckload. And it's gone down since I started mining it, obviously, because I started mining it when the update came out, and I don't play that often, so I mine like every once in a while. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting when I eventually sell that. If I eventually sell it, I might just hold on to it, mine a bunch of that ore, and then use it for this 110 fucking smithing. Although I don't know if I'm gonna play that game that much anymore. I don't know. Maybe with the cosmetic free worlds, it's just not as good as old school. And I used to be a fucking avid RS3 player. I was like, old school's good, but it's not as good as RS3. RS3 is still really good. Like, that was like something I thought for a long time. I have been proven wrong significantly. No, RS3 isn't bad. I'd say if you've only played old school, I would give it a go at some point. Especially when the cosmetic free worlds come out and you can just see what people are wearing. That'd be nice. Or if it'll be cosmetic free. I don't know if it'll be worlds or if it'll be like a toggle. But either way, when it comes out, check it out. It's an interesting game. I don't think it'll become your main game, but it's an interesting game. It's got fun PvP. Or not PvP, sorry. It has no PvP. It has fun PvE. Yeah. I was mostly using it as an idle game because it's way more AFK than OSRS. Like, the stuff people say is AFK and OSRS is nowhere near the AFK levels you can reach in RS3. Yeah. So, like, imagine if every skill had a gem crab or like a sand crabs type thing, you know? Like, literally every skill. What if everyone had it? And some skills were built to be that AFK on the onset, you know? Like, including rune crafting. Like, you just go to the fucking rune span and you sit there for 6 hours. Never leave. Buy all your runes from bots. Not intentionally, obviously, but they're the only ones actually rune crafting anymore in that game. Or actually, most of the runes come from drops now, I think, at this point, in that particular one. Anyway. The point is, it's a fun game, but I have come to enjoy old school so much more, despite some of the conveniences I lost. Excuse me. Like, I really miss lodestones. However, there is something kind of cool about having all these options to teleport, like all these items that you have to have. Like, it makes it feel a little more grounded in a way. Like, you're like, oh, I need to teleport. Do I have the magic runes I need in order to teleport versus... do I have the lodestone unlocked? Which the answer is yes, if you're 5 minutes into an account, you know? Like, you could... That's the first thing I've done. Like, I've made a couple of RS3 accounts in the past. And the first thing you always do is you run and go collect all the lodestones right away. Like, this... And then once you have that, you can go anywhere you want in the world instantly, basically. There's a couple places where you'd want a specific teleport, like Port Fast Madness, because you don't want to go to... Because the lodestone's in Canifis, you don't want to walk all the way there. But, like, for the most part, the teleport items become useless. Fairy rings are nice, although you don't need... It's not... I think it's achievement diary locked in this. Like, I think it's... Can you see the rewards on this? I think it's Lumberage, like, hard or expert or something, right? or elite. I think one of these achievement diaries you can not wrong door. You unlock the ability to use the fairy ring without having a staff, but in RS3 it's like a quest. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that at the end. It's just oh, then I like RSRS. It's been a really good time. The content feels more like content and less like buy this thing, please. To the point where the RS3 team is now trying desperately to change course because they've realized while they're making a bunch of money from the whales, there's no one playing that game anymore, basically, which is, you know, a prison of their own making. That's the problem with whale hunting. It's always the problem with whale hunting, and anyone who's done any sort of like look into any amount of like free-to-play game design stuff knows this. If you hunt for whales, if you cater specifically to whales, your game will only be whales. You cannot expect it to have non-whale players. And the problem with that is the whales are not interested in playing with other whales. A lot of times the whales, when they buy stuff, they want to buy stuff so that they are unique or special or powerful or whatever. And if there's no regular player for them to show off against, like, oh, look at my cool wings or whatever, or look at my cool, like if there's a dude with big glowy wings and he's like, look at my cool wings, and it's like, you idiot, everyone here has big glowy wings. It doesn't feel that interesting to them anymore, right? So you need the regular players in order to appease the whales. But if you have, you know, if you choose to go whale hunting, though, you end up with only whales because all the other fish like leave because there's no bait for them. You know what I mean? But you do make a lot of money in the short term. It's definitely a good short-term strategy. If you don't care about the longevity of the game you're working on, whale hunt, by all means. Go for it. If you don't care that that game is alive 5 years down the line, and you're just trying to make, like, money, and I don't mean that in, like, a derogatory way. Like, I'm not like, I'm just trying to make a quick buck or whatever. Like, some people just want to make money when they make games, and that's fine. Some folks are in it for the artistry, some folks are in it for the money, some folks it's a little bit in between. It's because at the end of the day, you know, game is a business. You're putting investment in, you're trying to get stuff back, at the very least the cost of what your investment was. But like, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to make money from your game. It's just that you have to be willing to kill it to make the most money, you know, which a lot of folks don't want to do because they've worked hard on this thing, and or have some sort of they feel like they have a moral obligation to the players that gave them money in the first place, you know, which might or might not be true depending on your perspective. Also, I'm out of tea. I drank it all. A67. We'll be drinking water, though. Nothing like a nice water. Alright, I don't need steel for this, so I don't have to stop at the bank. You know what? I think my should be there in the RuneScape scene. I have a RuneScape scene. I play it so often that I have a scene for old school. This is how it gets set up whenever I'm playing it. Actually, what if I made that? It's too small. I was trying to like move it to a more, not obscure, but like a better place. That's fine. Fun fact, my music font for like what is now playing, that is the old school RuneScape. This font. So like if I type now playing Cave of the Goblins, You can see it's the same. Which I think I did before I even really like got into old school, because I've been streaming for longer than I've been into old school RuneScape. I think if you go back to some of my early streams of RuneScape, which you can't anymore because they were deleted by Twitch at this point, in terms of like time, you would see that like I'm playing like a really fresh account, and it's basically this account. Oh no, I need a steel bar. Fuck. What's the fastest fucking bank? Let's see back. We'll come back to. I need the steel bars. Das steel bars. I do wish I could play regular music and that would stay in the VOD. I know why I can't. I just wish for things. Just cause, I don't know. Video game music is great. I'm so tired of it. I want to listen to real music. Although I think if I listen to my actual like music that I like, that I listen to on my own in the car or whatever, I would sing it the entire time. It just became a karaoke stream, which no one wants. I mean, it'd be fun for me, but I don't think it'd be fun for anyone else. We've done 25 contracts though in 26 contracts this morning. 26 contracts in about 40 minutes. That's pretty good. We're going back to the fucking. I do think this is the fastest Mahogany Homes teleport. I'm also gonna need to buy more law runes. I've gone through a chunk of them for this. Ardoin. Let's go. Oh, Ardoin's pretty close too in the contract. In terms of like getting to the contract building. I don't like this house. I don't like having to go up 2 different sets of stairs. Why isn't there like something connecting this, you know? Why can't we walk across this? Are there houses really like this where it's one person's house, but downstairs isn't their house? Also, they have 2 pictures of the king. I guess downstairs is their house too. I guess houses are like this. But you got a guard in here, dude. What is he doing in here? I haven't really looked at these paintings before. Mountains. Elves. And then 2 pictures of the king. Oh, the kings. There's the king of here and the king of over there. That makes sense. I forgot that there's 2 kings for Ardoin. I was like, man, they really like the king. Noella, I have finished your home. I'd love a cuppa. You know, the plank sack hasn't saved me a lot of time, but it saved me a decent amount of time. Like, I don't have to go to the bank every time I come into a new city, which is nice, but I end up going to the bank 9 times out of 10 when I leave, kind of thing. Like, I don't know. The plank sack really helps for 1 extra house before having to go to the bank, which is nice. It does save me a little bit of time. RuneScape is all about fucking small upgrades like that, I guess. Where it's like, here, you do 2% more damage, or you get 2%, 2 whole percent more XP. I'm like, wow, crazy. If you wear the whole set, you get 2% run energy. Wow, crazy. I'm doing the clocks last, so I don't have to hear them clicking for too long. But our Ardoin takes 2 laws. I don't need that. I went to the wrong one. Well, I'm spending 2 laws anyway. But Ardoin is not a good city to like go to for the contracts because of the 2 law problem. Actually, maybe it's 3 houses before I have to recharge. That's nice. I guess it depends on the house. Mariah and Hosidius. Damn, I was just there. If I hadn't been lazy and just run up here to begin with, I would have saved 3 law runes. Alright, running up here in the future. We have the rent energy. We have the time. We'll just run up again our contract, because there's a possibility we get a contract right here. Also, the next thing I'm going to do, not today, obviously, because I'm still doing construction and I'm only streaming for 2 hours, but the next goal in OSRS is to go for farming. That'll be fun. I still need to do Slayer. I haven't been doing any Slayer, as you can see, as it's at level 27. It's just something I've been setting aside for later. One of these days, when I want to hit my base 60s, which I think is probably my next goal after... after Prif, I probably want to get all my skills to 60. Maybe to 70? I don't know. Because I'm going to have a bunch of them at 70 already, so I might aim for base 70s. We'll see. Anyway, the point is, aim for a base of 60 or 70. Oh, hello. Yes. Thank you for the spinach roll. I know that does things like heals, poison, it doesn't matter. Ardoin, okay, I'm going to stop at our bank. Actually, I'll do that here. When I get around to that, then I'll probably do base 70s. Because I'll have a bunch of skills at 70 already with like mining and agility and herblore or whatever. So, yeah. Oh, I need a bank. I forgot about the bank. And all these things, I can already like see how I would get them up. You know, thinking about it. But yeah, what I have left for Prif is 70 construction, 70 farming, and then 70 woodcutting. I'm gonna save all my woodcutting stuff because I'm gonna turn those logs into fletching XP, not fire making, because I have 50 fire making, which means I can do winter tod. So I'm gonna be doing winter tod when I start doing fire making to 70 eventually. But yeah, base 70s would be nice. Put me solidly in mid game. Would enjoy that. Plus base 70 for combat's not bad. Base 70 for it lets you do a lot of things without having a lot of stuff out of your reach, which is good. It's not maxed, but it's a good like milestone. And I really like playing one skill at a time. Not literally one skill at a time, obviously, because I'd be getting to 99. Like, not full-sized, not full-blown one skill at a time. But what I like doing is doing, like, I'll be working on this skill now for the next, you know, month or whatever it is, you know? Like, that's just... I like picking a skill and going. Let's get our skill bar first. Like, I have some farming XP, obviously, because I was doing some farming on stream, actually, at one point. But, like... for the most part, I generally don't like to run off and do other skills while I'm working on one thing. I like to focus one down, you know? Like, hey, I need this goal. Okay, focus that skill down. That's generally how I do it. Oh god, my Bloodbark isn't gonna look good anymore. I changed my character back to, like, male. And Bloodbark looks great on a female character model. Does not look great on a male character model. The male Bloodbark armor is Fashionscape lacking. Yes, I'd love a cuppa. Also, I don't know how useful the saw is, because it's like, you have to carry it. It's like, it's only useful because it's an equipable saw, so I guess you have one more space for planks. Or whatever, but, I don't know. It's fine, it looks cool. I'd like to have it. Again, it's one of those account upgrades. Although, I don't know if it's one of those things where it's like, if you lose it, it's gone. You have to go, like, re-earn it. But we are on a contract spree this morning. Also, Noelle, why does your house keep getting broken? What are you doing? What kind of crazy parties are you having in here? What happens to all your teak furniture I'm making for you, huh? And at 70, it unlocks the last tier of contract for me for the future, which I might do one of those just for fun. Once I'm done, because I like Mahogany Homes. I enjoy doing it. It's one of those grinds where I can just kind of zone out, and in a good way. I still feel active. I'm still doing stuff, but it does not like. It's not mind numbing. Like, it's about as active as Tithe Farm, where I'm doing stuff constantly, which I enjoy, but it's not the same thing. I mean, it is the same thing over and over, but it's a little bit varied. It's just enough varied that it's like, hell yeah. All right, where are we going, Ellie? What's next? Valador. You. And I think the last tier of contract uses Mahogany planks, which I have a couple stored up. Because I actually thought that this tier was Mahogany, and then I was wrong. One moment while I skip that song. Okay, this one too, actually. I know this one. Hey, we skipped to a good one. Hell yeah, good kid. Woo, good kid. One of the few times some of my music actually can come through. Tau. What a name. For the greater good, your house is for the greater good. I don't play Tau, but they're fascinating. They fascinate me. They're such a weird inclusion to 40K. It's neat, but it's funky. Annoying. Let's see if I have enough planks. It'll be a little experiment. Not gonna get more. We're just gonna send it. We'll send the planks. Oh, you know what's causing the stutter? It's definitely the Mahogany Homes helper. When it loads these little things on, the little like overlays, it's what's causing the stutter. It's not Mahogany Homes loading stuff. It's the overlays that are loading very like. Oh, that's fine. Oh, say one teak plank, just one. Oh, might as well go fill up. I thought we'd make it. We had 14 planks. I didn't even count them. I know we had 14. Or, yeah. Well, actually, no, I don't know that. Could have been less. And we only needed less. Making assumptions where I shouldn't. Oh, you see how fast I'm burning through these planks, by the way? I might get through this 1,000 teak blast that I grabbed before the stream is done at this point. I'm already 400 down. And it is basically with GP buying the level, but that's construction anyway. I'm not going to sit there and fucking make planks for 15 hours. I'm not an Iron Man. If I was, I would, but I'm not playing an Iron Man, so... Oh, hell yeah, Medieval. Turn that shit up. That's a fucking jam. That's nostalgia and a half. As I say, already playing old school RuneScape, but that exact song, because I didn't leave starting areas very much. I was afraid of dying, and so I heard stuff like these songs, these early songs, quite a lot. Like, Ardoin was a big trip for me. I also didn't teleport a lot, because I didn't like magic. I didn't want to level it, so I didn't have access to a lot of teleports. Because even at the time, I was like, I don't want to be a mage. I was like sort of picking a class. Like, I want to be a warrior. So I would never like level magic or ranged as a kid. So I had no teleports, so every time I had to go anywhere, it was a huge trek. And obviously I didn't level agility, because fuck that. When I was a member, it was like, I was just walking everywhere. Although I don't know if agility actually just changed your run speed until recently. Or run energy recharge. Anyway, I was walking everywhere all the time. Norman. See you, Norman. Drink my water. 382 points. We're getting close-ish. I wish I could right-click pets. That's the one thing I wish they could take from RS3. Fuck. In RS3, you can, this is not the fastest bank. Oh no, it's actually pretty good. You can take, pets are real entities in RS3, so that you can right-clickable, you can examine them and stuff. I wish that was an option I could turn on. Like, yes, please, let me right-click pets. I know that the pet code is so, excuse me, so fucked up that they probably could never do it just because it's, like, not built for that. But, man, sometimes I'm like, what pet is that? And I want to know, but I'll never know. Unless I go look it up separately. Because it's not real, it's just like a ghost entity. Hold on, I want to save the spider's life. I've killed it so many times accidentally. There was once where it was here in front of the drawers, and I was like, okay. I was on mobile, and I was like, don't click the spider. Don't kill the little spider that's just living its life. And then I immediately clicked the spider and smashed it with my Draman staff. Which, by the way, Draman staff? You know, not bad fucking slash bonus. Like, it has a better slash bonus than it does a crush bonus, or it's just weird. Whatever. It's only by like 1, but so it is kind of bad. It's only like 3 slash, but you know, it's still more than I expected out of a big wooden stick. You know what I mean? How much time left in this level based on how fast I've been going? Says time to level 15 minutes. Sounds about right. Oh, Jesus. Music was loud from the RuneScape one still. Ardoin Market. I see a lot of people doing Mahogany homes with the construction cape. Oh, that's a crafting cape. I'm a liar. I've seen some with a construction cape too. I was like, what are you doing here? Why are you doing it? You're free. I know people want their like 200 mil XP or whatever, but fuck that. If I hit 99 in a skill, any XP I get after that is incidental. It is from me using the fact that I'm 99. It is not something I'm going to search for. I do not need more grinds on top of my grind. Thank you very much. There's a reason why 99 is the max. A cuppa. Ugh. Falador. Oblio Zentosa. Oblio. Yahoo! I had food with me and just cooked on someone's range the second I made it. So they get the new range and it's like been cooked on. That's pretty funny, that is. That gives me a light chuckle. Oh, also, the, oh no, I put my deck in upside down. I did. I just was looking at my card sleeves and I realized I put them in upside down. The deck I got, the card sleeves I got are, oh, that's why. It's the top two cards were, the top one card was upside down, so I thought I put it in right. It's Bob Ross, but it's like, it looks like Appalachian Mountains with a little, like, cabin, which is exactly what I wanted, because Fallout 76 is set in Appalachia. You know. And while I'm not a huge 76 fan, the Mothman being the commander made it feel like I kind of had to, you know? I think that's the Guardians of the Rift pet. I think. I'll never know. We should fill up. I know we have a plank sack, but we're at the bank. It's literally on our way, so. We're filling up. Mr. Potts! Also, I'm not gonna, when I have to do the farming to 70, this is my next skill I'm going to do. Actually, I thought I was going to be doing them in order of, like, skills that were going to take forever and skills that I didn't want to do. So it was like, construction was my least interesting one. I didn't want to do it at all. Farming, I was like, oh, whatever, I'll do it. And then woodcutting, actually, I was leaving for last. Because I wanted to do some woodcutting. I wanted to, like, AFK real good. Just do some gathering in, you know? And so I was eating my vegetables first. I was like, okay, construction's going to be constant clicking, no freedom, no AFK, get it done quick. And same thing with farming. It's like the way I'm going to farm because I'm not doing it the normal way. Although I probably could do two skills at once if I did farming the normal way and then wood cutting at the same time. Heck, if I did farming trees, like tree runs, I could probably do some fucking, some stuff. But trees are expensive. You know, like, and they die. Like, right now, I'd be getting maple trees. And what's a fucking maple tree? Hold on. Maple seed. OSRS. Let's see. If I get the seeds themselves, they're 2K each. If I get the maple seedling, I can't buy the maple seedling. Okay. Maple sapling, can I buy that? 3.8K. Wow, you can make money buying maple seeds and turning them into maple seedlings. Interesting. Because they're becoming a nursery. Yeah, no, I would just buy the seeds and I'd make my own saplings. But 2K each? I guess they take a while to grow. But I don't want to teleport around for the tree runs, man. I just want to sit there at Tithe Farm and fucking blast out my levels with, maybe not blast, it's very slow, but like do a bunch of Tithe Farm at once and then turn it all in, you know? For big chunks of XP. Which I know is the inefficient way of doing it. To like do Tithe Farm and then do wood cutting instead of wood cutting trees while doing farming runs kind of thing. Like wait for the run to, like for the hour that you're waiting for the run to go, you do trees. But because I'm not gonna pay them to like protect my crops or anything, I don't have the ability to plant the white lilies that like protect all the crops. It's overall most things are gonna die, and so I'd have to do like shorter runs and do constant like loops to like make sure everything's alive. It's just fucking A, man. I hate that. I don't want to do loops. Farming in fucking RS3 was bad enough. I did that for RS3, where I did loops and then did player own farm at the same time. I was teleport to Falador again. I hated that shit. Hated it. Also, Leagues also gets me used to using the fucking, like, the num keys. Which I got pretty good at, when I was doing a lot of like, because I do PVM basically only in leagues. I don't know why. I guess I haven't had the account level like stuff to do serious PVM stuff. I could probably do Scurious at this point, honestly. But also all the bonuses make it way easier, you know? Because like by the end of the last leagues, I was AFKing Scurious just for free XP. Like I'd leave myself there because I had ranged, and I would heal when I like threw my knives or whatever I had. And so I just sit there throwing knives and would never lose. Eventually I got the special Zulrah blowpipe. Also I learned Zulrah. Well, okay, I learned in quotes. I learned it for leagues. I learned Zulrah, I learned Gauntlet. Technically I could be doing those things as soon as I get in, like as if I had. That's what's great. That is great about leagues in some ways, is that like despite me feeling weird about getting the content and then losing it again once I like get it, it is a nice preview to see like, okay, what is this content like, and I can kind of learn it ahead of time. It's almost like a demo of the content, you know what I mean? God, I'm getting nervous about going to work. Like, not going to work, but like making sure I'm not late. But like, I'm not gonna be late. I'm leaving. Like, I'm making myself get ready at 10. My appointment's at it starts at noon, by the way. My job. So I'm getting ready at 10. I'm leaving at like 10:30. No, I'm leaving at 10. What's the? Hold on. What was that? It's at noon. How long is it going to take you to get there? An hour with traffic. Because there is traffic. So let's say I wanted to get there at... And they won't let me... I can't, like, be that early. Let's say 11:50. I'd have to leave at, like, 10:45. Okay, yeah. So I'll end the stream at 10. Have 45 minutes to get ready. I'll probably leave before that, though. I'll get ready at lightning speed and then go. Can now build 32 rooms. Not that I need that. Not for the perfect room layout. I'm gonna have to look into it because they fixed the load times for the player on house, so they're not gonna like take forever. I need to find out where the rejuvenation pool or whatever is. Also, I really like having my house in Hosidius, just because it's convenient for a lot of things. Okay, the rejuvenation pool is in the Superior Garden. So it's probably, the Superior Garden is probably where I want to set up my main stuff. Because there's a fairy ring, a spirit tree, other stuff. What else is in here? Teleport space. Theme space. Topiary space, yeah. I want my house to look fucking fly as hell. Zen theme, otherworldly theme, or volcano theme? I'd probably go otherworldly theme. What does that look like? Oh, it's like the mushroomy. Okay. Otherworldly as in like, what's it called? You know. Daenerys. That's the word. I'm starting to doubt that we're going to get to 70 by the end of this 2 hours, but we're going to get so close. Ugh. I'm definitely getting it today. Like, when I get home from work, this is the thing I'm doing. Although it is reset day on WoW. I might be doing some of that, too. We'll see. Going out with my guild and doing some dungeons or something. The new patch is really soon, though. It feels almost pointless to go out and get gear, but I guess I'm gonna need to catch up anyway. Greasy Dookie. I don't like that name. I tried to read it because Greasy was funny, but I don't understand old school RuneScape names. You know what I mean? They're always like Greasy Dookie or like Big Penis and things like that. You're like, this is dumb as hell. Wait, okay. What is this? Fucking no. It sounded like Halo for a second. Little Hunlith pet. I think I have a little Hunlith on Leagues. I forget. I know I have Seracnus. The big, little Seracnus pet. Not Seracnus. Is that Seracnus? Who's the wilderness spider? I have that as a pet. On Leagues, not in here. Because I picked wilderness for one of my, I'm in Falador again. Fuck. I'm an idiot. Anyway, I picked wilderness for one of my regions, not last leagues, but the leagues before that. And it was so free and nice. I love being out there. Ran into the occasional PvPer, but for the most part, I just got to engage with wilderness content in a way I normally don't. Because, like, I'm not against the PvP aspect, but there's nothing up there that I care for that is worth the PvP, you know? And a lot of stuff like revs or whatever, while it is nice money and things like that, and I like the weapons that come from revs, it's just not worth it, man. It's just not worth the possibility of getting fucking ganked. Like, I'm not against dying, but I don't know. So that's not worth it. And they can add all the high risk, high reward methods they want up there. Like things to like encourage PvP. I'm not going. I don't want to. It's pointless. I'm going to go there. I'm going to die. I'm just going there to lose shit. Because I know I'm not good enough for PvP to even escape. So I'll do LMS occasionally. Die to some bots. But if I'm gonna play a PvP game, I will play like, excuse me, Marvel Rivals or maybe WoW sometimes. PvP on WoW is fun depending on the class. I like. This isn't surprising for someone who plays a mill deck. When I play PvP on WoW, I like playing a class that no one realizes I'm hitting them. Like, I like stealthily hitting them. And I don't mean like a rogue, because you can tell when a rogue's hitting you. You're stunned for 8 years. No. I like Marksman Hunter, and I like Arcane Mage, which are both far-ranged classes that their spells don't have a lot of, tracers. So it's hard to tell where you're being, like, attacked from fully. Like, you kind of just hit people from a distance. Especially marksmanship, because you can really shoot from huge range. That cracks me the fuck up. I love hitting people way out of their fucking vision. Another Hosidius. I don't know. It's a good time. And Arcane Mage is the same way. There's no tracer on it. You just sort of blow up with damage. And if you've built up enough arcane charges, you can melt someone pretty quick without them realizing that you're melting them. Or your spells are like a charge up and then slam, where it does have a tracer, but it's like, it's done so much damage that you can finish it off real quick. Arcane has a lot of burst potential as long as you're not being seen during your build-up of the burst, you know? And Mage is really hard to kill sometimes with the blinks and the return back from where you blinked and the freezes and etc. I should play some PvP on my mage. But I'm gonna slow down stream for a second. I am going to start up WoW for a second and just look at what PvP talents I have. Because I'm genuinely curious. I think I just freaked out the game for a second. Oh no, it's because I started up WoW. It's like, wow, it's moving slow all of a sudden. It's, yeah, dude, you started up World of Warcraft and it's loading. Come on, use that 32 gigs of RAM. There we go. You can see the game is starting to feel it. That's another thing WoW adds that's super neat is the PvP talent. So it's like talents you only get in a PvP scenario. I always go for passives because I don't want to like clutter my bars with abilities I can't use out in the world, but... So I have mail. Apparently someone bought one of my auctions. Hold on, I'm moving this temporarily so I can see both things at the same time. You know, most folks don't even play one MMO. I need to stop playing so many MMOs at once. It's hard to focus on even just one at a time. Oh, don't teleport. I almost teleported. What is happening here? Okay. Broken statues, I guess. Climb up the stairs. Let's see. These are all spells. Places Ring of Frost. I don't have that. Blink and Shimmer applies slow to all enemies you blink through. I want that. And then... Chrono Shift. Arcane Barrage slows enemies by 50% and increases your movement speed, and Master of Escape. Alright, hell yeah. All of my abilities have gone into run away, be annoying. Anyway. The clock. The cursed clock. It's a Captain Hook hearing the clock in the alligator. Woof, I'm tired. I was thinking about, oh my god. Guys, I'm officially an idiot. Not that there would have been a whole lot of sounds. For the last hour and a half, my sounds have been off for the game. Now that you would have been hearing much, it would have been a lot of like bloop, 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 and the teleport sounds and things like that. But still, it's the principle of a thing, you know? I do this all the time. There's supposed to be a thing you could turn on for your game capture. It's like, oh, it automatically grabs audio. I've never had it work. The audio thing always turns yellow, and it's like, I don't know, I can't do it. I'm like, all right, Jesus, chill. Hold on. Excuse me, Rick Jamks. That's how it said, right? Rick Jamks. Hello, Amy. Palador almost teleported again. God, you're really making me run back and forth here, aren't you? This isn't the same lady I just... No, okay. I don't think you can get the same house twice in a row. Would be funny, but I don't think you can. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. What I was gonna say was I was like, oh no. I was thinking this morning when I was getting ready, I got my tea. I was like, I'm just gonna drink a tea. I'll be fine. It will be perfect for just the right amount of caffeine to keep me up and not feeling tired. I stayed up a little bit later than I meant to. Honestly, playing RuneScape, I think. It was WoW and then RuneScape. I stayed up later than I meant to playing WoW, actually. And just now I hit like the CP. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to. I was like, oh, I won't stop for a Red Bull or anything on the way in. I'm probably going to have to, because I want to leave a little earlier. A little earlier. Oh man, there was once. There's a gas station right near my house, and I go there quite frequently. I need to set up my fucking rewards for them. I still haven't, and I keep meaning to. I think there's an app now or something. The hell was my old rewards? Oh, it was like kickback? Is that what it's called? Anyway, the point is, there is like a reward system, and I haven't been using it. But anyway, yeah, I've been going to that gas station a lot over the course of like since I started my Disney job. A year ago, 2 years ago, a year ago, 2024. Yeah, but when I was doing overnights for the first time, I was coming in and buying like 2 Red Bulls at fucking basically 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. And at one point I did that, and the nice lady behind the counter was like, "Oh, careful, don't stay up too late." And I'm like, "It's part of my job." I like walked out because my shift wasn't even starting till like 9 p.m. or something on those days, and I get off at like 5 or 6 a.m. Like I'd be getting off work, and people would be coming into work and saying good morning to me, and I'd be like, just don't. Yeah. God, this app is terrible. Sorry, I'm now setting up my rewards app because I'm going in later and I want to make sure I start collecting those finally. Hold on. You know what? That shouldn't be the same. Excellent. God, this app is fucking terrible. But I was able to add it to my Apple Wallet. That's something. Means I don't have to open the app that often. Fascinating. Sorry, I'm playing with the app now. I'll stop. We're back. Good kid brought me back. And even the self-checkout lets you do the app. I should have been doing this a while ago. Literally a year ago. I spent so much money on a Red Bull there and other things, but mostly Red Bull. The occasional snack. I'm definitely not making it to 70, by the way, for the end of this, but we might. Maybe, if we push it, we might make it to just 24 minutes. That's roughly how much time we have left. Yeah, if we really push it, we might be able to make it to 69. Nice. Fowler will teleport because the bank's on the way. Paperwork I have to bring with me. Also, if we hit 69 before the 2 hours, I might just be done at that point. But we'll see. Oh, I'm out of planks. Wait, no, I'm not. Hold on, wait. Oh, I only need one? How many do I need? No, I need more planks. Why did it say I had enough planks? This add-on broke. Getting the getting the plank sack absolutely broke it. I don't know. Or wait, check. Why does it think I have planks? It doesn't make any sense. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking... Oh my god, I'm so falling apart. Oh my god. Oh shit, that's right. I'd love a cuppa. I'd love a cuppa. Last tier contract. Ardoin. No, that's my first. We're gonna write first. We're gonna mix it up. Mix it up. That way the clock is last. Oh, build that dresser. Build that dresser. Today on Build That Dresser, Sparrow builds a dresser. Wow. How did he fix that mirror with a plank? Who knows? But he did. Impressive. And now clock shuts not up. I guess the range was not that big. I thought it was the whole room. Alright, you know what, actually? Actually, I am sleepy enough, and I am worried enough about making sure I get to work on time with, like, traffic and other things I need to do on the way in, that I'm going to grab this last contract, go stand near the house, and then log out so I know what I was doing. Sarah and Varrock. Okay, let's grab our steel bars. And then I'm going to, yeah, we're going to be done, even though we didn't hit the 2 hours, and we didn't hit 69, but I've hit... With work looming, I worry. But tomorrow I will stream when I get home from my little Blizzard jaunt. Because I can say I'm going to Blizzard and then I'm doing a testing thing. But they're going to make me sign an NDA about what I am testing, despite the fact that I haven't signed it yet. I don't want to muddle the waters on that. Muddy the waters on that. So I'm just gonna not say anything because I have a vague idea of what we're doing based off the survey they asked me. But yeah. All right, that's all I got here. And then I'm gonna shut down the stream. Thank you guys for coming by. Wait, I should press the button first. Ja. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you guys every time I see you come by, every time I see you lurk. Thanks for the follow. I'm Leah. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah. I'm planning on streaming tomorrow. We'll see. I might lose the energy once I do the Blizzard thing, but I think I will. I think I'll still be able to. Yeah, let's be in the evening. And it actually depends on when I get home. I can't guarantee it. I will try to stream tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Let's say that. If I end up doing something else, I end up doing something else. If I don't stream tomorrow, the earliest day I can stream then is going to be the 4th of August. But once the 4th of August happens, I will be good for a while, and I'm planning on doing a little bit of a stream extravaganza to catch up to not streaming a lot lately. So 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, I'm planning on doing an entire first half of the week streaming. The 8th to the 11th, I'm on a trip, so I won't be doing that. But a lot of August is open for me, so I might be doing lots of my streaming this year. Sorry, assuming I don't get third job, which I haven't heard back from them yet. But they said they would take a while, so I'm not stressing. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, thank you.